I cannot imagine how any man thinks it's attractive for their girlfriend or for their wife to constantly be naked on the internet and available to other men. Ugh. It's gross, you know? And so that's what I tell women. Men want to wonder about you, you know? You just don't want to put everything out there. Sure, if you do put everything out there, men will want to sleep with you. They're biologically wired that way. Absolutely. Yeah. You can get a man to slide into your DMs and want to sleep with you, but you are not wife material. And he knows that.
Yeah, like Logan Paul's situation. Can you imagine, like, because I don't know none of the history. I saw him go down on his knee and he's proposing and she's like excited and there was that moment, and then you just see all the slew of every guy in every video. What do you think about that?
Okay, I'm going to give a very nuanced take on that situation, and I think it's a lesson for women. Yes. So I actually loved Nina Agdal. I follow her on Instagram because I didn't know her youth until Dillon Danis just kind of dropped it. I knew her. I'm very into fitness, and she has this thing called like the Agdal method, and so I started following her. She was super pretty and doing all that stuff, and then obviously this battle between Logan and him got real, and he starts dropping this. And this is what I say to women, you know, unfortunately for her, she put on an entire record because it's popular to talk about cock and to be, you know, this is what I'm saying. It's like, this is a feminist simulation. Like, oh, it's hot to talk about your partners and talk about how you like cock and, you know, how you don't have a gag reflex. I mean, so crass. I had never seen these clips. So crass for her to say. And she did this because it's cool and it's relevant when you're young and in your 20s and you're a part of the free the nipple, you know, simulation. And then now it diminished her value. It did. Yeah. And that's the truth. And this should be a warning and a lesson for women. And she's obviously being honest in how humiliated she is and how she thinks it has impacted her life. It has impacted her life.
There's no question about it.
If Logan does not marry her, I don't think there's going to be a man that does not take this into account. I mean, the videos are...
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Do you think he will? Do you think he will?
I think he probably feels responsible for what happened to her, so I
actually don't think it's as bad as I know Nina. She's from Miami. She's dated actually two of my very good buddies. Yeah. Like, it's not like some girl I met. Like, she dated
two of your buddies.
Oh yeah, Reed and Patrick. One's a famous DJ. One's a big realtor. You've met one of their partners.
Oh man, now Dillon's gonna drop the pics.
There we go. Now here goes the photos.
Oh, they're already out there. They're already out there. Okay. And these guys are good dudes, good-looking dudes. I believe that she's just a sign of our times, feminism, liberalism. She's also a social climber. Like, before she dated Logan Paul, you know, she dated Leonardo DiCaprio, and Adam Levine. There was allegedly some stuff with...
We all know now.
Of course. But my point is this. She's also a Sports Illustrated cover model. Mm-hmm. She's actually a good person.
Yeah, she seems sweet.
She's like, you said that you were a fan. Dillon Danis is doing her super dirty now that she has a court restraining order, whatever going on like that. But I'll give you this. This goes back to your point. There's so many girls way worse than what she's doing.
Oh, of course.
Oh, so many girls way worse than what she's doing.
This is what I'm trying to say to women. Like, this matters. I mean, I was very surprised by the stuff that she has said, and I think she said it to be funny, and that's supposed to be like a girl who's being open about their sexuality, but men don't want that. It's extremely embarrassing to a man to look at videos of your wife talking about gag reflexes, your soon-to-be wife talking. It's really embarrassing.
It's a great case study, I will tell you. It's a phenomenal case study for every parent. Yep. Phenomenal case study on what all the other girls worldwide right now watching this, laughing, doing whatever they're thinking. You can either do it to get eyeballs, like, oh my God, I can also do that. Let me make a video about, you know, in the morning and all that. Or you can say, hey man, I can't have something like this because this thing's going to come back up to me one day and I'm going to have to face this.
Mothers, you know, imagine bringing that girl home to your mom and your mom seeing this trending. Oh my. Like, I would...
They're gonna know the entire family. Even though at first they're gonna be like, you know, I really like her, and then you know what? Who she's dating? He's dating this girl.
Let me look.
Wait, do you know who this girl is? Yeah, that girl, but this girl and that guy. And
I have to say one more thing though. I have to, because let's not forget one thing. She's actually beautiful. She's actually fit. She's not some like OnlyFans model. She's not a prostitute. She's not a whore. And like, let's forget, she actually is conventionally beautiful. On the other hand, look at Lizzo. Yeah. You want people to be like Lizzo? Lizzo has no dirty videos out in the video, yet she's the definition of freaking beauty, I guess.
There's a big difference.
She has no dirty videos.
No.
Have you seen her Instagram? She's absolutely disgusting.
No, meaning like
And you know,
porn videos.
And you know what point?
But should men idolize someone like Lizzo now?
And that's why Nina is actually a great case study because she doesn't. She's not on OnlyFans.
That's the
she's
point.
not selling her body,
point.
and she's still suffering
That's
the consequences.
Yes, that's the point.
I told you I like her. I've followed her. Like I agree with you. I think she's beautiful, fit, all of those things. But the bigger point is that she's not even a prostitute. And look at how this is coming back to haunt her.
And Pat, you having kids, and Candace, you having children. And what the other flip side of it is, and this is going to like a Kim Kardashian, like this girl, Pat. What's her name?
The one that started on this one.
So she's gonna have kids one day. The internet, that doesn't go away. Those videos are always gonna be there. Like the Kim Kardashian, I think about a year ago, she was crying, bawling because Kanye tried to buy the video of the sex tape. Those kids, it's not gonna go away. Your kids are going to see that.
But by the way, listen, you want fast success, you can do it. You want fast money, go sell cocaine. Mm-hmm. You want fast success, make stupid videos of you, sex tapes, and release it. Trust me, immediately you can be famous starting off with a high school, then you can be famous in a college, and then if you have some kind of momentum, it could be national. And everybody's talking about it depending on who the guy is, right? But that fame comes with consequences, and you have to live with that for 10, 20 years. So if you're okay with that speed, go for it. So for her, this happening to her, she's not a dummy. This is not a girl that's a dummy.
Nina or Kim?
No, Nina's not a dummy. Nina knows what she's saying and what the video you're making, stuff like that. And at this point, with what's happened there with the situation, her, Dillon, Logan, all this stuff, he has to marry her.
Wow.
He has to marry her.
Did this.
He has to marry her. There is no, now you can marry and divorce in 3 years, but he has to marry her now because he will look for the rest of his life. He's going to have to say, Dillon is the one that got you to leave that girl.
Oh, you're probably right.
It's permanent. He has to marry the girl.
He also has to beat Dillon in this fight.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.